Hi everyone, welcome to Amakaze Gaming. So for today, I will be participating in a tournament, right? Organized by the Singapore University of Management University, I guess SMU, Singapore Management University, if I didn't remember wrongly. Yeah. It's one of the tournament that was organized by one of the club over in SMU. It's called the iSports, which in the club they were mainly dealing with all the intellectual mind sports. And definitely Riichi Mahjong is one of their main sports in the club, together with contract bridge, international chess and Chinese chess, if I didn't remember wrongly. And yep, so for today I will be participating in the tournament, and it will be a 7 Han tournament. So I will basically be streaming the whole day. And so for the tournament, it will be on Tenhou. Yep. And in between, I will probably do a Naga commentary, right? So I will analyze my game with the AI. There's Naga. If anyone did not know about it, Naga is an AI developed by one of the developers in Japan, where I believe the AI has played more than 6 digit worth of games for Hanchan in Tenho and have achieved 10 done in Tenho, right? So yes, you can see that I am in 4 done. So actually what happened was I had a very bad streak, increasing my definitely there were errors made, but it increases my due in rate from 12.4% to actually 13.5%. It was pretty um tilting. Like I have a lot of situations whereby I am 4v1 and in a Riichi battle I have 4 winning tiles and my opponent has 1 and I will always be the one that draw the 1 to deal in. So kind of it's kind of sad, I guess. Yeah. And I dropped to 4 dan, so don't worry, I will climb back to my 5 and 6 dan. Just a matter of time. And yep. So I'm starting the stream early because I need to test out the delay function, right? And for the BGM that you guys are going to hear for the rest of the day is going to be from Falcom. That is the Falcom series is what we known as the Trails of series, the Kiseki series, right? And that will be my BGM for the rest of the day. And thank you, Falcom, for producing such a wonderful original soundtrack. Right. So definitely I will be taking breaks in between. And in between the Hanchan, we were actually allocated a 1 hour for the Hanchan to be played, right? And yep, so let's see how far I'll get today. So for today, there will be it's a 4 table tournament. There will be 16 players in this tournament, right? And it's a pretty small tournament, but and I would like to thank, but I will still want to thank the uh, SMU iSports uh, leadership and community to hold this tournament for everyone. Yeah. So I'm supposed to be reporting at 8:55 a.m. So let's play some side event. I'm going to play some 3 player mahjong because in a if let's say I got caught in a long game for a Hanchan 4 player Hanchan, I might not be able to make it in time. And so let's start with some side event. Let's play some 3 player mahjong. Oh, so I match up against with 4 done in the 3-player mahjong. Let's see if I will be able to destroy them. Hmm. This hand is kind of bad for a 3-player mahjong starting hand. So the idea about 3-player mahjong is really to make the hand as big as possible, and the Yaku highs are very very dangerous. Oh my god! Alright, let's try this. The Yaku high is very very important not to be discarding them early, because in 3-player mahjong, because everyone's hand is very fast, there's only 2 suits. So if you if you discard the early Yaku high and opponent decided to declare a pawn, is your hand is going to be very very hard to play, because their chances are they are already way faster than you. So over here I am 7 pairs 10 pi for 7 pairs Dora Suns, and if I win by a self draw, it's going to be a Haneman. Right, there's a first strike. So over here I have, oh my god, this hand is so hard. Right, let's try this. So on the right hand, he already have 2 Dora. So the North Tau, the pay, right, in 3-player mahjong can be taken out from your hand and act as a Dora for the hand. And it's going to be a bit hard to discard the Yaku high over here, because if he declare a pawn, so right, so let's defend. Yeah, so that's the thing about 3-player mahjong. Like, the moment you have one player pawn a Yaku high, and with the pay as a Dora, your opponent is going to have a speed so fast that, yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if, let's say, he's already 10 pi in half flush right now. And so I'm going to try to fight with him on the half flush. Both of them are Yaku high. Right, let's try this. So the reason why I'm choosing the Xia is because for the Hatsu, it can be both player that can declare a pawn on that, but for the Xia, only if the west player declare a pawn on that, there will be a Yaku, and I wouldn't have to deal with the south player, right? So if, let's say, the south player declare a pawn on the Xia, I'm not going to be worried about it. There's a second Kyushu Q high in a game. To be honest, it's pretty rare in 3-player mahjong, I have to say. That's going to be a Tenhou or Yaku high base. Right. So 5 pin is going to be useless. So I'm going to just defend, let them fight it out, right? As this hand has no Dora, no nothing. It's really useless to try to fight this against the Oya. And if let's say I discarded the Hatsu right there, I'm just dead. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but for 3-player mahjong, it's really all about being aware and being very, very. It's the extreme. Like you need to be extremely offensive and extremely defensive. So looks like everyone is going to be Pinzi heavy. And if that's the case, I'm going to discard this first. Because the 8 pin is pretty useless in this hand. Then 不是 why did the 1 and 9 character become over here? Now what? After the 5 bamboo is going to be the 9 character. Oh wow. Yeah, this is very, very common in 3-player mahjong. My Baiman is just everywhere. Aha! This is a good hand. I'm just going to take the maximum efficiency. Losing the Dora acceptance is a bit pain, but yes, this is what I'm looking for. I clicked wrong. I'm supposed to declare Riichi with a 3 pin. But I guess if it's Ipatsu Zimo, it doesn't matter. The reason is because discarding 3 pin will net me definite guarantee 12 full, right? The 12 point on mini score. But if I declare Riichi on the 2 pin, then I will lose the uncle 4 pin. And that will reduce my full. But if it's Ipatsu Zimo, I'm going to get a Mangan anyway, so it doesn't matter. So discarding the 7 pin here is basically just taking the efficiency because 9 pin is already 2 discarded. So comparing, alright, let's be defensive over here. Actually, this was a mistake, but Ipatsusumo is can't do much. Right, so I need a Baiman Zimo, Haneman Zimo. Oh, that's the third one of the day. Or direct hit 6,004. 6,004. What the number? Reach Hatsu. That's not enough. Zimo. It's not enough. Ha 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 ha. What luck, right? That's kind of fun. And that's three player mahjong for you, right? It's normal for that to happen, like totally normal. Let's play one more. What the? uh, this is just three player mahjong at its best. You haven't do anything and you're dead. Uh-oh, that's bad. Ah, I'm going to fight with half flush. Apply some pressure on the east player. 11199. What the? Maximum value. And here we are 10 pi for pure straight. 一字 Dora Dora Dora. 一字 Dora Sun. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. 4, 7 pin. 4 bamboo. So I'm waiting on 4, 7 bamboo and 6 pin. Right? Wow, no one has to pay. Really? Five, 8 pin. Valui. So I'm going to rely on the tune pawn over here. That's good. That's really good. I don't need the score, so I'm not going to declare a count on that. So declaring a count on the chin is going to reduce my defense and increase the chances for my opponent. So when I don't need a score, I really don't need to do it. Seven pairs? Most likely this 10 is going to end up in the 7 pairs because the acceptance is just too bad. Like too bad. Alright. Oh, no, 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 I'm not going to discard any of the Yakuhai for you. Well, someone just decided to kill me by letting the Oya win a hand like that. And that's the issue with 3-player Mahjong. Aha! Please take responsibility for what you do. Seven pin. Okay, I'm out. Wow, he pushed 8 bamboo. My god. How can all these pass? No way, man. Right, that's a good outcome for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. Alright, this is pretty good. Oh wells. So the xia is a tile that one should never discard over here, because you might be even dealing into the west player on Honitsu and now Dora Dora. Maybe not Honitsu, but just some Yakuhai and Dora times X. So I will only push the xia if I'm 10 pi. If not, I'm not going to discard it. 八 pin. Can't. Nah, I don't need the score. I don't need anything. I don't need variance. Alright, this is a good hand to try to end the game. Pawn. And the game is probably going to end. Ah, stupid. Alright. We get the first place, and that's all for the side event. I'm going to head on to the competition lobby and wait over there. Six two eight five 5205. So over here, we go under moving lobby to 6285 5205. Alright, so let's wait for the game to happen. We have about 15 minutes. So for today's tournament, there will not be any multiple run, right? There is a Atamahane, which means the person that's closest to the player that discard the winning tile will win first, right? And I believe the Kandora is immediately reviewed if I didn't remember wrongly. Yeah, the Kandora is reviewed immediately after any form of Kan. And the UMA is going to be 15.5. So it's going to be just a equal, it's going to be an equal emphasis, right? The position difference between each position is just 10 points. And that will actually means any points earned is going to be worth a lot more. So we do have Kazue Yakuman, and we don't have Nagashi Mangan. And no mid-game draw. So that will basically means if you pick up a bad hand, what's going to happen is you are just going to go for 13 offense most of the time. 7 pairs and 13 offense. And the first game is going to start. Right. So I'm playing against one of the best players in Singapore for this game, Mr. Feng. There's 6 done, right? He actually went up to 7 done once, multiple times, not just once. Right. So for each one, we are starting with pair of none. We are the starting East player, starting Oya, right? We have pair of none, pair of 7 bamboo, pair of 8 bamboo. We just draw in the first Dora, there's Aka, 5, pin, right? So this hand has some potential, I guess. And we are going to have potential Sun Uncle over here. So our right hand opponent just broke 1-2 pin. And pawn the tune and discard 5 pin. That looks like an that looks like an uh a normal hand attempt. So over here I'm going to try to go for potential Suanko. And I might even be able to get a Suanko Tanki over here. Toy toy. That's going to be a toy toy. Half flush.